Good evening, folks. It's your favorite clown, Mr. Pip. Just thought today I would do a cigar review. Just got done saying goodbye to a couple of good friends of mine as they embark on a new chapter in their life and moving away for a bit. Tonight I will be reviewing the Cuban Stock Triumph. So far, been pretty good. This one in particular is a Dominican Republic cigar with an Ecuadorian wrapper, a Dominican binder, and the filler is blended Dominican, if I remember correctly. This one happens to be a Maduro wrapper, which is nice and oily, a little bit toothy and vain. The first third of the cigar, when I first lit it, was very peppery, with a little bit of a leather and earthy tone to it. A little bit weak in flavor, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, it was probably about a 5 or 6 in body. But once I got about halfway through that first third of the cigar and noticed the flavors and the strength started to really pick up, that second third, which is where I'm at about now, my god did the body pick up. This is about an 8 or 9 in terms of body right now. And the pepper notes are really kind of kicking my ass right now, to be honest. Really earthy flavor, nice full smoke, as you can see. Which happened to make it pair really nicely with one of my favorite teas. This is the Yunnan Golden Puer from Tirana, which has that nice pungent, earthy flavor to kind of complement the Triumph rather nicely. And not much else to really say about it. I mean, the construction is nice and firm. Didn't really notice any knots. There was 1 or 2 kind of tough spots in the drawl about halfway through that first third of the cigar. It took a little bit to work its way through, but as you can see, the ash is nice and straight. Haven't really needed to correct it at all. Nice tight ash as well. It doesn't really fall off until you're ready to flick it off. And I feel like this review is going to be a little bit on the long side because I'm going to take a few moments to kind of just mellow out, which is one of the reasons why and I think a lot of people smoke cigars, especially if you're a talker like myself. A cigar is about 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes even an hour and a half of just being able to sit down, meditate if you want, and just kind of organize your thoughts. For me, a cigar is about 45 minutes to an hour and a half of not talking because you're smoking. Except in this case, where I'm doing a review about a cigar, talking about it for Lord knows how long. Now, typically I only treat myself to a nice cigar such as this one when there's like a special occasion going on or there's an event that I need to be celebrating, like my birthday, which just passed on Saturday. Thanks in advance for all the happy belated birthdays. This one in particular, though, is kind of a, not so much a celebration, but so to speak, opening the door to a new chapter in my life. I've had a lot of pretty recent, I mean, we're talking literally like between last night and tonight, recent changes in my life that have really kind of made me think for a little bit and put things into perspective so I can figure out what I'm doing and where my life is going. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the entirety of however long it takes me to finish this cigar, so I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes, probably about 10 or 15, once I get down to, I'll say, about 10 minutes, and I'll come back and tell you guys how the last bit of the cigar is. Okay, so we're about another 10-15 minutes later, roughly. As you can see, I'm just about done with it. The last third of this cigar has been really interesting. About a minute or two after I cut the first half of the video off, the peppery notes just kind of completely dropped out of the entire flavor profile. And the leathery notes really started to pick up. Not too much on the earthy side, but really leathery. I got some hints of grass in there. Kind of like just a nice, dry, really arid flavor. Which was kind of weird that it didn't really like fade like a couple of cigars that I'm used to, such as like the Alec Bradley Tempest or anything like that, where the flavor just kind of gently mellows into the different notes. I did notice the last half of this last bit of the cigar is a little bit uneven in burn. As you can see, I had to correct it once already, but and as you can see, it's having a hard time staying lit. But I think we're pretty much done here. I'm gonna toast this bad boy up one last time and smoke it to just about the very end. Make sure you guys have a nice cup of tea at the end of your day that you're watching this video, and a nice smoke, whether it be a pipe, cigar, some hookah, whatever tickles your fancy. Anyways, y'all have a nice day.